sounded less like Seth Rollins and more like Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins declare for WWE Royal Rumble. Two new entrants have declared for the men's WWE Royal Rumble match. Plus, CM Punk has been confirmed for the bout. Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk officially declared for the 2025 Royal Rumble in a promo segment on Monday's WWE Raw. Punk initially declared for the match in a post-show promo last week, but Monday's segment confirmed his participation. Rollins and McIntyre are both new declarations for the Saturday, February 1st event set for Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. 5 entrants have officially announced for the men's Royal Rumble match, with no participants confirmed for the women's Royal Rumble to this point. Nia Jax insinuated in a promo on Monday that she would enter the women's Rumble, but WWE has not officially announced that. The updated lineup for the Royal Rumble, including an updated list of entrants. 42-year-old WWE Raw star sends a message after Seth Rollins was spotted posing with Becky Lynch's former rival. A popular 42-year-old WWE Raw star recently took to social media to send a message to Seth Rollins after he posed with Becky Lynch's former rival. Natalya responded to the picture of Rollins on X. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are two of the greatest to ever step inside the squared circle. The real-life husband and wife have won several titles throughout their wrestling careers. While Rollins is still going strong on WWE television, his wife has been absent from in-ring competition since May 2024. However, it is heavily rumored that she will return in the Women's Royal Rumble match in 2025. Meanwhile, Wrestling World CC's official X/Twitter handle recently posted a backstage photo from Raw's Netflix debut. In it, Seth Rollins is seen posing with his wife, Becky Lynch's former rival and WWE legend Nikki Bella. The backstage photo also included Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Natalya, Michelle McCool, and Maurice. This post caught the Queen of Hearts' attention, and she sent an interesting message about her laugh. Former WWE personality believes Seth Rollins will turn heel. During a recent edition of the Wrestling with Freddie podcast, former WWE personality Freddie Prinze Jr. said CM Punk should have lost against Seth Rollins on Raw's Netflix debut. Freddie also mentioned that he believed the Triple H-led creative team booked Rollins to lose the match because they might be looking to turn the visionary heel. I thought CM Punk should have lost that match. I thought it should have been Seth Rollins. I could already see the promo Seth was going to cut on Monday. You son of a b********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* All the promises that Seth made in his promos are broken promises. A babyface can't have that. At least, that's how I was taught. So, I guess, maybe they're going to turn him heel? Seth Rollins has announced his participation in the Men's Royal Rumble 2025. It will be interesting to see whether his wife, Becky Lynch, returns for the Women's Rumble. WWE veteran teases major twist in CM Punk and Seth Rollins rivalry. Claims their first encounter was okay. WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff recently broke down the action between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. The two stars faced off on the Netflix premiere of Raw. Emotions were running high as Punk and Rollins squared off during the main event of Raw last week. Years of bad blood between the two stars culminated in a highly personal battle on Raw's Netflix premiere. The two men went to war with each other, and finally, the straight-edge star came out as the victor after hitting his opponent with 2 GTSs. During a recent episode of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine, Bischoff mentioned that CM Punk and Seth Rollins put on a great show. However, the veteran was not blown away by the matchup. He felt the opening match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa had more drama and storytelling impact because of the higher stakes involved. The Punk match with Seth, I thought, was okay. I wasn't disappointed, but it didn't blow me away like the first match did. Just in terms of the emotion in the story, that's all I pay attention to, the overall emotion of the story. Overall, I thought it was a really great show and an amazing experience. Bischoff felt CM Punk and Seth Rollins were still not done and would eventually meet again in the future. I don't think Seth and Punk are done by any stretch. CM Punk and Seth Rollins once again came face to face this week on Raw. The Visionary announced himself for the Royal Rumble match shortly after Punk stated that he was participating in the match. Later, Drew McIntyre also appeared and announced that he would be entering Royal Rumble 2025. WWE star Seth Rollins reveals he was cut completely from Captain America, Brave New World. Confirms the chaos of reshoots and rewrites. If a few of you out there were still going to see Captain America, Brave New World, because you were looking forward to seeing wrestler Seth Rollins in his Marvel debut, we have some bad freaking news. Rollins confirmed in a recent interview with Chris Van Vliet his character was cut through the course of the rewrites and reshoots the film underwent. "I am not in the movie," he said via IGN. "I will say unequivocally that I am not in the film. I do not want anybody to go to the film thinking, 'Oh, I'm here to see Seth Rollins.'" He continued, "There might be two people who would do that, but I don't want those two people to waste their time. I don't want to misinform anybody. I don't want to lead anybody astray. I am not in the film. Still, Rollins wants others to go see it. It should be a good one. Marvel does a great job," he said. "I wish it the best, but I am not a part of that film." As for why his mystery role was left out, the architect explained, "Truth be told, any answer I gave you would only be my opinion on it. The script went through a lot of rewrites and reshoots, and so what I was there to do got either repurposed or completely erased. However, they may have had a backup for him. I did do a bit of an audition to possibly pop into another role, I believe, or the repurposing of my role. I'm not exactly sure on what it was, but they ended up going in a different direction with it. My understanding is there was just a lot of rewrites and a lot of reshoots," Rollins confirmed. "They know they've got a finished product that hopefully they're happy with, and hopefully it's successful. But it will be sans Seth Rollins. His secret role, now abandoned, was reportedly a member of the Serpent Society, led by Diamondback. Moreover, despite an appearance by the Red Hulk, which is prominent in the promotion, they are slated as the villains based on everything we know. Captain America, Brave New World, which will hold the record for the shortest MCU movie at a running time of 1 hour and 58 minutes, hits theaters on Valentine's Day. CM Punk scores huge win over Seth Rollins in WWE Raw Netflix debut episode main event. CM Punk defeated arch-rival Seth freakin' Rollins in the main event of the first episode of WWE Raw in its Netflix era. As tempers flared with potential real-life heat between the pair previously addressed in promos. Both men were out of the ring soon after the bell rang. Punk sent Rollins over the ring barricade and jumped off it to take out Rollins amongst the fans. The pair battled back and forth in the match, with Punk hitting a neck breaker on the ropes to Rollins. Then Rollins hitting Punk's own GTS with such force, Punk went flying out of the ring. Punk hit a stomp and Rollins kicked out, before countering a GTS from Punk and Hitty.